In these complex numbers, session 17, we are going to study about locus and then equation of circle and its Cartesian form. Let us first try to understand what is locus. So, first let us consider a circle. For our understanding, let us consider a circle. Here, this point is a fixed point, and this point is our moving point. So, to get a circle, what you have to do is you have to fix a point, and from that particular point, a point should move in such a way the distance between the fixed point and the moving point should be always same. In such a way, if a point moves, then we'll get a circle. So this is the locus, that is, the path traced by a moving point is locus. In another way, we can say, here there are so many points on the circle. So locus is nothing but set of all points which satisfies some geometrical condition. So in these two ways we can say. In one way, that is set of all points which satisfies some geometrical condition. The second way, a point which moves with particular condition and path traced by that moving point is called by the name locus. So that's the definition. So locus is a set of point which satisfies certain geometric condition or path traced by a moving point which satisfies geometric condition. Just if you see animation, you can understand it very easily, right? Here, if you see this animation, this is your center. This is your center. This is a fixed point, and the tip is the moving point. Tip is the moving point. So if we do like this, we can get a circle. So locus is nothing but path traced by a moving point under some particular geometric condition. Let us see one more locus. Let us consider an ellipse. Here also you can see here there are two fixed points. One is this F and another one is this G, and this is the moving point. So the point, this point which moves such a way, this FP plus PG is always with same value. For example, if this is 3 and if this is 2, so 3 plus 2 is 5. Always it keeps the summation of this distance and this distance is equal to 5. In such a way, if we move this point, so this point is moving according to the condition, this FP plus PG is equal to 5 or some particular value, it will trace this path, and this is called by the name ellipse. So you can see that animation too to understand it. So here if you see the two fixed points are there, and we are taking a particular length, and that length is not at all changed, and it is stretched and it is moved and it traced a path. This is the locus. So this locus gives us an ellipse. In that it gave us circle. So now we are going to see how to find equation to a circle. Right. I hope you would have understood what is locus. Right. Equation of circle. Let us consider a circle. Let us consider the center as Z0 and the moving point as AZ. This is a moving point and a variable point, but the center is a fixed constant point. So this Z is moving in such a way the distance between Z and Z0 should not change at all. So, distance between 2 points is nothing but, for example, if there are two complex numbers, one is z1 and another one is z2, then the distance between the two complex numbers is modulus of z1 minus z2. So here we have considered the radius of the circle as r. So distance between these two should be always equal to r, that is modulus of z minus z0 should be equal to r. So using this condition, if this point moves, surely we'll get circle. So equation of the circle is nothing but modulus of z minus z0 is equal to r. So the set of all the points on the circle will satisfy this equation. So this is the equation of circle, right? Now let us try to see some problems. Let us consider a circle whose center is 3 plus 4i and radius is 5 units. How to form equation to a circle? As you know very well, equation of circle is nothing but modulus value of z minus z0 is equal to r. That z is a variable point, so we cannot change it. So z should be kept as it is, and the center is z0. It is here. The center is z0, and the radius is 5. Right. Now let us try to form equation to the circle. Center is z0 is equal to 3 plus 4i, and radius is equal to 5 units. And equation of circle is modulus of z minus z0 is equal to r. Just simply substitute z0 value and r value. We'll get equation of circle. So equation of circle is modulus of z minus 3 plus 4i, that is equal to 5. This is the equation of circle. Right. Now let us consider that they have given us equation of a circle, and we have to find center and radius. In the previous problem, center and radius was given by them and we framed the equation. Now equation is given to us and we have to find center and radius. So let us write the equation, that is modulus of 3z plus 2 minus 9i is equal to 11. You know, the equation of circle is this, that is modulus of z minus z0 is equal to r. So first let's try to bring in this format. Here let us try to bring minus. Right. First let us do that step. After that we have to get z alone here. Right. Now let us try to do like this. That is, if you take minus commonly outside between these two elements, then it will become 3z minus this plus 2 will become minus 2, and minus 9i will become plus 9i. Right. This is equal to 11. So we brought the equation in this format somewhat. Again, we have to have only z in this place, in this front place. So let us try to take 3 commonly outside between these two terms. Right. Let us try to take 3 commonly outside. If we take 3 commonly outside, then it will become 3 into z minus of minus 2 plus 9i divided by 3. Right. If you multiply it, you can see you'll get the same thing. 3z. If you multiply with this, 3 and 3 will get cancelled and you'll get the same thing here. So now 3 is taken commonly outside. Now if you see, it is somewhat in this format. Anyhow, we should not keep this 3 out this side. Let us take 3 outside. So if you take 3 outside the modulus, you'll get the same 3. As I told you, whenever we take a number outside a modulus, that number will come out with positive sign. So this is already positive, so we are getting the same positive. Right. Now it is exactly in this format. Right. So that is equal to 11 by 3. Now if you compare these two equations, this equation with this equation, then now you can say this is your z0, this is your z0. That z0 is our center, and this is your radius. So here 11 by 3 is your radius. So for this circle, the center is minus 2 plus 9i by 3, and radius is 11 by 3 units. So now we know how to form equation to a circle, and if equation of circle is given, you know how to find center and radius to the circle. Right, now let us see one more thing, that is how to convert the given equation of circle into Cartesian form. It is very simple. Cartesian form in the sense we are going to bring them in the form of x and y. So already, as I told you, z is a variable, so it will take any value. So let us consider that z as x plus iy. Right, so let us consider z is equal to x plus iy, because since z is a moving variable, we are keeping z is equal to x plus iy. Simply substitute it in the given equation. So the equation becomes modulus of, instead of z we have written x plus iy, for this minus inside the bracket 2 plus I equal to 4. Make minus to go inside, collect real parts together, that is x minus 2, and imaginary parts together, that is plus I into y minus 1. Right, now it says it's modulus. Modulus means square root of real part square plus imaginary part square. Here the real part is x minus 2, and here the imaginary part is y minus 1. So that is square root of x minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square is equal to 4. Let us square both sides. This, when we square it, square root will get cancelled and 4 will become 16 while squaring. So equation of the circle is x minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square is equal to 16. So in this session you have understood, I hope, what do you mean by locus, then how to form equation to a circle if center and radius are given, and if equation of circle is given, how to find its center and radius, and how to convert the given complex number equation into its Cartesian form. Thank you.